Peace be in good tidings. I am R-Zen,
Let's have some fiendish fun. I'm next to your demon lord,
and we are
the
the
cult.
Cult.
Dun dun dun.
Title screen. There was too much.
Today's episode is R-Zen's backstory. Woo!
No need to be so excited, Nexie. It's not that type of story.
Where's the party streamers? Let's go! Celebration!
You act as if you've never heard my story before.
Well, I haven't. You never told me it.
Pretty sure I have told you. You've just been so distracted that you
Wait,
didn't listen.
have you?
Yes, Nexie, I've told you
It was
multiple.
that time with the birds, the crows, the dragons.
All of those. Nexie, we've been friends for like 4 years now. You think you don't know my
Uh,
story by now?
uh, um, mm, mm, uh, nope. Don't know story.
Well, allow me to retell you. Okay, so for the audience members at home and for my not so dear friend Nexie, my story begins 10 years before I came into this world.
10 years.
10 years before yeah, just 10 years before I was created, basically. Uh, my father was on the run after I don't know if I should say that. It might give a little hint as to who he is, and it might be dangerous for me. But and probably happens every day. My father has a little habit of being a bit of a revolutionary, and he liberated some small backwater worlds. Uh,
Wait. Why was he liberating?
like I said, he has a tendency to do these type of things. I hear. Like, I personally have never heard the stories, but all his friends say he just kind of doesn't like, you know, authoritarianism, I guess. I've never,
I get that.
yeah,
I sympathize.
I'm sure you do, Nixie. But yeah, my father liberated some backwater planets in his day, and this caused him to anger a couple of groups, mainly groups that were backing these planets and their previous rulers, the ones he liberated them from. And this caused him to become a wanted criminal on, I want to say, most of the known realms and worlds. Yeah,
Hmm.
I would say most. I'm not going to, and no, Nexie, I will not tell you his name because if I do that, I may be in danger. And well,
Hmm.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
So
but
what's his name?
okay, yeah, no, you're not getting that. I literally just said that.
All right. Oh, keep going with your story then.
I will. Uh, yes. At some point in the story, they caught up to him, had a bit of a scuffle, and left my father with grievous wounds. He and other friends of his say he could have died. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
What do you mean? Wait, what? Hmm?
Here's the thing Discord does to me,
Oh,
where I just can't hear you.
oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. What was that? Grievous wounds. He should have died. All right. But yes, he should have died, but luckily he survived and had enough energy left in him to travel to some uninhabited world. I'm pretty sure it was like a newly created world or something, but there was no one there as far as he knows. And well, as far
Kind
as
of peaceful.
yes, very much better than living here with you. But yes, it,
Oh,
he,
they're talking about living here with me has got to be fun.
I can't. No, I would fight you on this one, Nexie, but I fear that I will be sleeping outside tonight if I do.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, yeah, very good call. Um, but yeah, he survived. He ran, came to this uninhabited world, and decided to recuperate there, as one would do. Healed his wounds and planted trees and such. And that's actually where I come in because there was a tree there that was dear to his heart, and he prayed to it every day for literally 10 years. Like actually 10 years. He said it was 10 years before my
Okay,
creation.
he was he sounds pretty crazy, wasn't he? He's pretty crazy. A little insane. Knockers,
Well, what
bonkers.
what could lead you to that conclusion, Nexie, that my father was?
He just said that randomly he chose a tree and prayed to it every day for years.
Yeah. Oh well, that's according to his.
That that sounds like a crazy person if I'd ever heard of one.
Okay, well, I mean, when you put it like that, yes, but I mean, like, I'm not. I'm telling you a secondhand story, Nexie. I didn't hear. I was not there for most of this. I'm getting this from friends of his, not even from him
It sounds like his
directly.
friends thought he was crazy.
Probably did. Nexie. They probably did. But, anyways, he's not crazy because I know what crazy looks like. I'm literally staring at crazy right now. Not even just staring, talking to crazy right now.
Don't say that about the house.
I would never say that. I was, oh Jesus fucking Christ! I would never, ever think about saying that about the house.
Well, that's good because the house probably wouldn't enjoy that.
Yes, I'm sure it wouldn't. The house isn't crazy, Nexie, as we both know. The house is not crazy.
You hear that creaking?
Anyways, back to my story. Yes, where were we? Um, yes, I was born from that tree. After he prayed there for 10 years, uh I just came into existence. I don't know how the process actually works, but apparently, according to his friends, he told them that I just came. I was just like there one day. While he was praying, I was just there underneath the tree, and so he raised me for 8 long years. And when I say long, for you humans, I'm not going to do the math, but just know in Dryad years, it was 8. I was around 8 when he finally decided to just let me go, I say, because reasons I don't know. But, anyways, because of that, I was mainly raised by a friend of his who, uh, hmm, what? I'm not going to give his friend's name, actually. Just thought about that. I was going to give his friend's name, but that also might lead to me putting myself into danger. And my father wouldn't want that. That's the entire reason he let me go, just so I could live a normal life.
Mm. Yeah, it makes sense. You wouldn't want to go in your yeah, their name. I mean, like your father. What was he called again? Said how
Next thing,
if I could advise you not to. What was
yeah,
his name?
yeah. Next thing, I'm not giving you that.
I mean, you did. Just like remind me here.
I didn't give you his name.
All right. Could sworn you did though. But okay,
I
say
could
so.
I could have sworn I didn't, because literally the only people that know his name are me, my caregiver, and other people that are called his friends. You are not his friend.
Could have sworn you told me his name was like Ronald.
Next, his name's not Ronald. It's
Gerald?
no, it's not. It's not an old.
George.
It's okay, no. I'm not. No, I see what you're doing here. You're trying to guess until you hit one. No, no, I'm not. I'm not doing this next week. Okay. Anyways, back to the story. Anyways, I traveled with the caregiver until around my current age, probably a couple years ago, back a year before I
Thank you,
met you,
Mr. Jared.
Nexie. Yes, Nexie. Anyways, I was with my caregiver until a year before I met Nexie. Like I was around 20. then,
What
maybe.
was
Yeah,
his
I am
name?
21 now, and yeah, I'm
Just
21 now
remember.
ish. But basically, a year before I met Nixie, I was traveling
Hmm.
around with my caregiver. He was
Oh, yeah.
a
Sorry.
guest professor at a lot of colleges, or just you guys to know, not just colleges, any school really. He had a tendency to want to teach. He was a great teacher at that. He could probably teach Nexie how to be normal. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I could only pray.
Normal. I was normal
Oh God,
once. Then
he's
they
going
locked
at
me in
that
a
again.
room,
All right, okay. Let's just
a
ignore
crazy
him.
room,
Right. Yep. Okay. So yeah,
crazy room with bats.
I was just my caregiver's teaching assistant for most of my life after my father left me with him. I just helped him teach. But, you know, growing up in that type of lifestyle, you kind of just want to do what you want, especially since like I was never allowed to. I mean, I was the son of a criminal. The man didn't want to let me go that much. So, I just left. I just left him and I enrolled myself into a school for theology where I studied religion. It was a great help. I thought it would actually help
Kind of
me.
religion.
Just all of them. I didn't know which religion to pick. I wasn't the religious type when I first began next.
How many religions did you learn?
I learned a few from my caretaker and a few from school, but if I'm being honest, if I
Hmm.
tried to list them all, it would take forever, and me and you both don't care enough to do anything like that, really.
Ah, oh yeah, you're right.
I expect it to be right.
So, like, did you learn? Did you meet any like crazy gods or like followers of gods? Like maybe perhaps one in Howard.
uh, can't say that I've met a crazy god named Howard. It's kind of strange. Uh, do you know a god named Howard or something?
No. So, like, tell me. Let's get back to the conversation about that theology stuff.
Um, yeah. Uh, but yes. What was I saying about theology? Maybe you know, I don't remember what I was saying about theology, but what I do know is I didn't tell you the reason why I chose specifically that school because I've had many choices, and I chose theology as I had nowhere else to go. I didn't really know what to do with my life, but I did know from advice that, like from a lesson from my teacher one day that he told me one day, people tend to choose religion as like a way to guide them on their path in life. I'm not saying everyone does it, but I did it because I thought it was actually good advice. Use religion as the thing to guide me in what to do in life. And so I did that.
Maybe,
Yeah. But as I would
maybe I should choose a religion.
actually I hope to see you choose religion one day. Hope I hope some god takes pity on you and turns you normal.
Wonder how many demon gods that how many demon gods there are.
A lot. I can tell you that. A lot.
So, anyways, what was school like?
Uh
What was school like?
School was pretty boring. I mainly just studied and, you know, was searching. Like I said. Everyone else was like doing the same thing, except for some of them were like performing rituals, which I guess was part of studying, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty boring experience, even with the friends I did make during that school. But yeah, you probably know what I mean, right, Nexie? You went to school, right?
No, not at all. Nope, not at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Did you go to school, Nexie?
Did I go to school? Was was there a school? I don't remember a school, so I don't think so.
Of course. Okay.
But yeah, yeah.
Yes. Well, anyways, in theology school,
What's
I
in the
did.
fridge?
Anyways, in theology school, I did end up finding
Jello,
the God I worship and the
ice
religion I
cream.
follow today.
Ooh, cake.
but that school wasn't really for me, so I dropped out and decided to continue what I did best, or
It's
at
pretty good
least
cake.
what I. Wait, you have cake?
No.
Nexie, is that my fucking cake?
But anyways, your story.
No,
Yeah.
Nexie, no. That's my cake, isn't it? I remember. Nexie, give me my cake.
Uh, uh, there's no cake anymore. Yeah.
You son of a
See, no more
bitch.
cake. So, your story. We're recording, aren't we? Yeah, we're recording. Story.
I want you to know, through this recording, you are getting choked out and you're going to throw up that cake.
You got to catch me.
Oh, I will. I assure you, I will. Uh, yeah.
Anyways, the story.
Anyways, back to the story. Like I said, I decided to do what I did best, or at least what I'd known so far, which is murdering Nexie, which is what I'm gonna do. You're gonna get exercise for eating my cake.
But you would say this about the house, would you?
Use the house against me. I want my food.
I have something. I might go to my tree house for a bit.
Don't you dare leave this recording room.
But well, after the story, of course, of
Not
course,
even
of
after.
course.
If you run, I will chase you. I will
I will
chase you.
run. I will run. Okay, so like story. Sorry, where were you last at?
I don't remember, but just know I will chase you to
Were you
the ends
talking
of the
about
earth.
Roman the Worlds or something?
Yes. Yes, which is what I'm going to have to do after I get done chasing you for eating my cake. But yes, that's what I did best, Nixie. Or at least, like I said, what I learned so far. I roamed the worlds, I roamed the realms, I just roamed looking for a place. And eventually I decided to settle down. Well, not at least settle down. I decided to at least make a home base. I, I,
Wait,
I thought it was
wait,
about time that I make, like, a little place to always come back to.
wait,
And I came to Earth first. Yeah, I came to Earth
wait.
first to find a
Oh,
place.
second,
And
second.
yeah,
This is exactly what I
uh,
did for my story, and you're gonna bring this shit up here?
I mean,
You got onto me for
yeah,
telling that part, telling or this part of the
well,
story, and you got on to me.
well, Nixie, here's the thing about that, Nixie. Uh, I never said it was current time, did I? You didn't even let me finish. I just said I
Oh
came
yeah, oh yeah.
there.
Well, what happened after?
Yes,
What happened
like
after?
like like I
Were you
said,
established a base?
yeah, like I said, I came to Earth to like establish a base because I thought it was a good,
Uh
you
huh.
know, point. Because like as you know, Nixie, Earth is the intersection point of a lot of realms.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
where did you get the base at?
yeah.
Where was the base?
Well, originally I had this beautiful place. It was an abandoned house I found,
Yeah,
but
the abandoned house we
yeah,
got together.
not together. I found you just happened to be
I
there,
was already there.
and
You
well,
do.
I wouldn't say already there. I mean, like you did come in after me that day.
Oh yeah, after you that day, but I'd already been living there for at least 2 hours before then.
Oh, at least 2 hours. Okay, sure. Yeah, at least 2 hours.
I
Yeah,
had to go
for sure.
I had to go grab my bags and bring them back.
Well, you should have already had your bags. Anyways, that just means I moved in first, which means I lived there first.
I chose the place first. I was
Yeah,
there first. Finders
yeah.
keepers.
Finders keepers. Exactly. That's why I lived there. Until that was until I lived there. Until somebody somehow, I'm not gonna say how, and I'm not gonna say any names. Some fucking obstacle that's always in my way, got us kicked out.
It wasn't just
Yeah,
me.
yeah, but it was. It was just you. Listen.
Well, anyways,
Yeah.
go have a hell of a time,
No,
guys.
no, no. You don't get to just end this. We're gonna for a while.
Uh,
You,
to
you
the exalted one, the
no,
crab.
no, 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 no. You're gonna get comfortable in that chair, Mister.
Peeping at tidings from him and all,
No,
and
you no peace, Nixie. You ate the
mischievous
cake.
misdeeds and all.
Yeah.
We have been the cult. I'm leaving. I'm going with
No,
the cake.
no, you're
Bye.
not. Nixie, get here.